It's the Billy Revolution. It's up to you. Billy Revolution is what you gotta do. The Billy Revolution, a quadrilateral grow under your chin, not in the center though, 'cause it's the Billy Revolution. It's the Billy Revolution. It's the Billy Revolution. Billy Revolution. Buddy, to the pandemic, social distancing episode of the Billy Revolution. It's nice to be back. Certainly, things have changed dramatically here in Canada in the last week, since last week's show. But I know that is spreading around the world, and there were already places that were already experiencing quite a lot of turmoil and change. We'd like to look at ways that we can still be human, and ways that we can not find ourselves prey to the screen, especially now. I think many people still struggle to make an effort if they're out in nature to not be glued to their screen. Not everyone succeeds, mind you, but people do try it. And I'm hoping that people are able to be at home without consuming Hollywood movie, film after film after film, where their culture is pre-manufactured for them. And certainly social distancing is not something new. Social distancing probably goes right back to farming, and certainly the Industrial Revolution. And then, of course, I would suggest to you the dawning of the television. The television where we sit and mainly watch people do people type things, and we learn how life is from that. And that has been a relatively dangerous experiment, I think, if we look at the crisis we have in terms of people's overall well-being, feelings of well-being, people's feelings of gratitude, people's feelings of peace and strength. And I think that the next generation, the internet is probably even a larger pandemic. So really, a pandemic, we've had a pandemic. We have a pandemic. We have the screen pandemic. And what's fascinating about the COVID-19 pandemic is that more people are going to be getting more of their meaning from their screen. They're going to be getting their news from their screen. the news from the health authorities and things will come through their screen. And the screen will seem more and more like a good friend to us. And that is one of the things that we're most concerned here about the Billy Revolution. We hope that people are going to spend this time really reflecting on what matters in life and what are the really meaningful things, and see if they come up with something besides making money and climbing the ladder. They may not, but the ladder may be not very sturdy at this moment. And so that's going to be an interesting time for people. So anyway, the pandemic that we're most concerned about here at the Billy Revolution, of course, is the dangerous pandemic of the internet, the way that the cell phone has infiltrated into our very existence and diminished us. And we're hoping that more and more people will take a day this week when they're stuck at home and say, hey, let's shut the screen down. Let's not keep turning to the screen for our boredom relief, for our connection, for all those things that there's got to be another way. There's got to be another way. And we don't suggest this very much here at the Revolution because we don't have a strong stance in terms of religion or in terms of an idea of a creator, but why not try to reach out our spiritual selves this week too? Let's try to extend not just, if we have, as the famous writer said, 4 closets. We have our intellectual closet, our emotional closet, our physical closet, and our spiritual closet. Maybe this is a great time to really look at our spiritual closet. Thank you so much for being here at the Billy Revolution. We are missing you while you are social distancing yourselves, and we hope that the internet isn't the playground for you. That the powers that be hope it is. You drove your car, baby. I brought my bike.
the same.
Hilda and Henry have both been having some trouble in their relationships, and they both decided that it's time to end it. So Henry called his partner up, went for coffee, and talked about love and respect, and how important so many of the treasured memories were, and that he just felt that it was time to move on and sort of change the dynamic of the relationship. Matilda called her partner and pretended to have a dry cough. They're doing the same thing.
It's the Billy Revolution. It's up to you. Billy Revolution is what you gotta do. The Billy Revolution, a quadrilateral grow under your chin, not in the center though, 'cause it's the Billy Revolution. It's the Billy Revolution. It's the Billy Revolution. Billy Revolution.